Come on. Hey, good morning. So glamourific. Okay, I'm putting my seatbelt on. How are y'all doing this morning? This is gonna be a busy week for me. The rest of this week and next week, because we have so many people off for Thanksgiving at work. So I'm gonna be working some 10-hour days. But of course there'll be overtime hours included in that. Hey, Purple Haze. Better. Yeah, I saw Jay Wilson talking about National Trans Day. I have to be honest, I didn't know it was National Trans Day because I just wasn't aware of what was going on in the trans community like that. Because they're part of the gay community, the LGBTQI. We're all together, but there are still certain factions that are not cohesive with each other. I support all trans people that I know, but I wasn't aware of a particular day. This is like Women's Breast Cancer Awareness. I wouldn't know when breast cancer awareness was unless I saw it on a commercial. But it's a sad thing that all these people, trans women and some men, but primarily trans women, that have been killed because of who they are. So it goes back into the days of blacks. I'm a black gay man, and it goes back to those days of lynching black people, lynching primarily black men. Trans women are being killed because they're different and not accepted by a lot of society. Hey, you're on live, Purple Haze. I'm sorry, Purple Lady. Purple Power. Hey, my mods. This beach is better. What's up? Um, I knew people that were killed that weren't trans people. This guy, he did female impersonating. His name was Miss Cinnamon. Miss Cinnamon, I remember he was one of those first gay people. Me coming out to the clubs, I would see him. We would laugh and kiki. Uh, Come on, what are you doing? I'm gonna pass your ass up. What are you doing? Get the hell out the way. Okay. You're driving this little 99 Pinto. Get out the way. Could have got me a damn ticket speeding in this area. But the guy named Cinnamon was sweet. He would laugh all the time. But Cinnamon, he was very flamboyant. And keep in mind, back then, it was okay for rappers and other people to rag on gay men that were flamboyant. They were ostracized. So those gay men that could mix with the rest of society usually had an easier life. Cinnamon was almost looked at as a trans woman because he was so feminine. So Cinnamon had to resort to doing prostitution here in Houston. And I would always tell him, hey, dude, you don't be fearful of your life. And he used to be like, child, They better know better. They know better. They don't want it with the dog. And I would laugh about it. Cinnamon would walk down. He would go downtown. We had a cut area that the male prostitutes would be in. Cinnamon would be there in full geesh. And when I say geesh, baby, his mug would be dusted. Like James Caldwell, Milan Treasure. It would be dusted like her mug. But hey Diva D, I can't see everyone. I'm sorry. But they were talking about. So I'm at home one day with my family, and I hear on the news a trans woman was murdered, and I'm like, a trans woman? And I was this was years ago, probably like about 20 years ago. And I look up on the TV and I see this woman getting shot. Well, they had it on camera at the Walgreens here in Houston on Montrose. They had this drag queen that was getting shot, and they called the drag queen a trans woman, but he wasn't a trans woman. The guys rolled up on him like they were trying to proposition him, and he walked up to the car, and they pulled out a pistol and shot him. And you see him laying on the ground. The images were pretty grainy, but you saw everything that transpired. And he's laying on the ground, and they speed off. It was a hate crime. Then the other person I know that was murdered was a guy that had been to me and my roommate's apartment. We had a house guest that was like a third roommate that would come to stay with us from time to time. He had a friend that would come over, and they would sit up and chill, and I would say hi, and I'd be on my way. Okay, so it was like 6 months, a year went by, and I hear that this person was on one of the dating apps that we have, like it was Adam for Adam or Grinder or Jacked. He met someone. The person came to his apartment. Once they got to his apartment, they killed him. And his family, this guy was going to the University of Houston. He was only like about 22, 23. He was missing for a week. They go to his apartment and they find him rolled up in an area rug. He had been shot in the head. The guy was a good kid, young, going to college, working at Walmart for extra income. So I didn't know of any. I'm saying this to say I've known of gay men that have been killed. I didn't know Malaysia Booker. I saw the video of her getting beat up before, and it's sad that could be any of our family members that happens to. You don't know what your kids will be. They may not choose the life that you want them to. And just imagine that little boy that you raised, that you saw looking up at you, being beat to death because he was looked at as being different. Yeah, someone's family, Purple Lady. Hey. What? Vita. Okay. Vita. Well, I see the VETA. Tita is spelled TITA, so I didn't think it was pronounced the same. No shade. Y'all have to remember these YouTube names they're not conventional names. People be like spelling Mocha, MOCHAAAE. But anyways, it's crazy. And then this whole thing, I was looking at Jay Wilson talk about the trans stuff, and I looked at some stuff myself online. But this whole thing with Tracy and Sean imploding. And you know what, these subscribers, stop trying to, no, I'm okay. Subscribers, stop trying to argue on people's behalf. It makes you look like you're just mindless sheep, because you're like, well, Sean didn't mean it, Tracy, Sean didn't mean it, Tracy didn't mean it. Y'all know damn well that this has been coming. Now stop acting like they weren't shading each other. The subscribers are riding on the coattails of each of these content creators. That is sad. It's like, we want to be with the popular kids. They want to, Tracy's pieces are wanting to belong to Club Chat more than Club Chat wants Tracy's pieces. But you got these subscribers that are like, well, Sean didn't mean it like that. And it's like, yes, he did mean it like that. And yes, Tracy meant what she said. Y'all are sitting up here. Y'all are the worst subscribers. Let me tell y'all, some of y'all could be so damn pathetic. If you don't agree with something, don't agree with me, because I'm a content creator. I don't want a bunch of yes men always yesing me to death. You're sitting up with Tracy. You got to hear the whole story, Tracy. They're quick to say that, because it's almost like, let me tell you what the translation is. Tracy, don't mess up with Sean. He didn't mean it like that, so we don't want to let Club Chat, ostracize us. So be sure that you don't step on his toes, Tracy. That cannot be good for us. Club Chat members. Sean, Tracy didn't mean that, which translates into, Sean, don't say too much about Tracy, because we don't want y'all fighting, and we don't want people to know that there's infighting with us. We gotta give a united front. It's ridiculous. It goes back to high school. It's high schoolish. Tracy, you're you're half a decade old, and you're sitting up here acting as if you're a high school girl that wants to sit with the popular kids. In high school, I must say, I was like one of those kids that was probably like the black version of goth kids. You know how the white gothic kids were? Because I collected comic books, and I wasn't, I didn't try to appease anyone, and I didn't try to fit in. People liked me because they just liked me, or they knew a family member that went. I had family members that went to the same schools. So I never tried to fit into some type of a group to be accepted. I come from a large family. Hell, I always fought to not be into a big group because I wanted my own identity. You can't get on YouTube and you're trying to dance around and walk on eggshells. Then you got the TSC Mess Express. And they were going in on the gentleman's panel about their fighting, and we look like we don't like each other, and that's odd because y'all look like y'all don't like each other. Everything you were saying about us actually applies to y'all. So Les Watkins sitting over there, an old elderly woman looking like a little child that's being chastised by her father. Are you kidding me? What the hell? I agree, the purple lady, right. But why are you sitting up here? It's basically, the TSC Mess Express is one lady and 2 followers. Because whatever VS says, the other 2 are going to co-sign what she says. They're not going to go against the grain and question anything. The gentleman's panel, we are all 5 strong, independent thinkers. I'm not going to agree with Jay Wilson because he's the panel, the head person of the panel. I don't agree with things that he do sometimes. I'm not a mindless follower. And people are quick to be like, well, everything Jay Wilson is, no, because Jay Wilson is a religious, churchy person. I'm not even into religion like that, truth be told. So of course I'm not, I lose the follower title right there. And Jay Wilson, he preaches, that's his thing. But I've always been harsh on preachers. I say preachers are full of it, and they're like snake oil salesmen. And this is no shade to Jay Wilson, but I think a lot of preachers know just how to hoop and holler, and they screaming to make people dance and just make people come out of their pockets with coins. So I've never followed a pastor like that. My father went to school for theology, and he would screw anything that sat down to pee. So of course I wouldn't follow a pastor. You know, we shouldn't. Bless Watkins sitting up there. I block Wally. See, BS, I block Wally. I'm a block Wally. It's like you're trying to prove you got. It's like a little dog that's performing for you to get a treat almost. Are you kidding me? Okay, look, I blocked him, and you know what BS was like, okay, Bless, okay, you don't have to do all that. You could tell that BS was irritated by Blessed. She was irritated. And Blessed was on a hot, she was in a hot seat because she just didn't know how she was going to be dragged across the coals. It's sickening. Yes, it is. This purple lady. It's sickening because why even have a panel when those people are not going to actively give their own? If BS doesn't like a person, they don't like a person. With the exception of Duchess Kelly Love. Chopper really can't stand Duchess Kelly Love. And I don't know, Chopper has an issue. It's almost like, sis, you have it for me, but he only does Tracy. So when I did a Heidi parody, are you gonna say Chopper? That's the only thing he can do is Heidi and Tracy parodies. He's boring. Well, I'm boring, but my numbers are still shitting on you. Let's keep it real, sis. I've been in this game under 3 months. You've been in this game for some years. And again, my numbers are shitting on you, Chopper. See, I'm not Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson doesn't curse. I have the mouth of a sailor at times. And I'm trying to work on that, subscribers. My people, I'm trying to work on that. But this little thing thinks that he's cute. You know, but again, TSC Mess Express, what's going on? Do y'all think that the alleged trouble that y'all are saying we have is greater than the trouble that y'all are having? Since we keep it real, VS, you see, you notice none of our members are getting on camera squirming like they're terrified of Jay Wilson. If anything, El Teddy purposely disagrees with Jay Wilson just to be messing with him. Thank you. Really, Purple Lady, and it's tacky. But my thing is this: y'all are the Mess Express, Chopper. Y'all. That's who y'all are. If y'all weren't the Mess Express, you wouldn't get the numbers that you get. Rebel does parodies. The parodies get me my numbers. So why are you hating, sis? Because my numbers are greater than yours? My one video views equal about 6 of your video views? Now don't play, sis. Let's keep it real. I see a green-eyed monster up in the picture. And yes, I still have a job. I'm not walking everywhere. I have a job. I did walk before and I caught the bus. But for you to sit up and try to judge people like that, as if you're doing something so grand and people are beneath you and that you're trying to read people. Chopper, you don't have room to read anyone, sis. You notice on the gentleman's panel, we don't really discuss the Mess Express. We don't. We discuss things that are going on that affect us. Be great. It's enough room for all of us at the top. There's all our numbers are different. James Caldwell have 30 plus subscribers. Jay Wilson has 11,000. I don't know how many QB has. El Teddy has 1,000 and something. And I have like 2,000 and something. But QB has a lot of people in his chats. QB have 200-300 people in his chats. And my hat's off to him. I'm not intimidated by that. El Teddy have interesting conversations. Jay Wilson have like 400 or 500 in his chats. James Caldwell, the thing is, we're all different. My parodies getting more numbers than a lot of people's. So we're all walking in our strengths, our own strengths. We're not in competition with each other. There's no intimidation. Everyone's great in their own right. It's crazy when the law does have to get involved. Why is that? Why, why you're taking things off of YouTube? Tracy, and with Tracy and Sean clearly said he doesn't like doxing. But this is my thing. While we keeping it real, Sean doesn't like doxing. So where does he and Rick Reed stand? Because Rick Reed is a doxer. So where do they stand? No, what it is Sean's intimidated by Rick Reed, and he's not going to step on Rick Reed's toes because Rick Reed is his guard dog. Yeah, I said it. That's his guard dog. That's his roaster. But he's not going to be able to keep his roaster under control. And he'll eventually turn on Sean. That's going to happen. Okay, what are you doing? Lord, where is my, okay. I'm badging in the gate. He's going to turn on Sean. Because Sean likes to be the one that's getting all the shine. And I think that it's going to implode with those two as well. But Sean's not confrontational like that with another guy like Rick. He'll dance around, but he's not going to be directly confrontational. Tracy's a doxer. She's someone that does parodies on her like me. I've never posted anything about her whereabouts, where she lives, but she's said she will dox me, and I don't care about her doxing me because I have never been to jail. So go run, check out what you need to check out, sis. But this train has run its course and the chickens have come home to roost. Fixing and flagging. I don't know about fixing and flagging. I have flagged videos. If a person get on there and say F word and things like that, I will flag them. Doxing. Doxing is just putting someone's personal information out for the purpose of embarrassing them, or where they live. So that's what that is. You know, criminal backgrounds. It's all to embarrass someone. So I'm like, there's nothing you can pull up that's going to embarrass me. I've had family members that were in jail, which should give you a reason to pause right there, because you know there's a possibility that I could have a little of that crazy in me as well. But I don't like jail time. But it is what it is. Are y'all gonna watch the gentleman's panel tonight is the question. We'll be on at 6:30. I'm getting ready to go jump on this shuttle bus because I have a long day today. Thank you guys. I appreciate you coming out supporting me. Take care. Thanks my mods for coming out, holding it down. You need to ever contact me, guys, subscribers, hit me in my email. And I'm out of here, y'all. All right.